The man had just bought a new house. He was planning to hang his father's memorial photo on the wall, but as soon as he hit it with a hammer, a huge hole appeared on the wall, and the whole wall cracked open. His sister had just come out of the bathroom after a shower, but the door lock fell off as soon as she pulled it. While the mother was cooking curry, plaster from the ceiling fell straight into the pot. The mother had had enough, and she swore to confront the developer. At that moment, a crowd of villagers had gathered downstairs. They were all there because of the shoddy construction work, but the developer blamed everyone for being too rough. Meanwhile, with the ministerial election coming up, to prevent this from affecting his campaign, he told the developer to calm the angry homeowners first, and deal with them after the election was over. So the developer hired workers to patch up the problems. But when the mason Tony was tricked into signing the contract, he soon realized how tough the job actually was. He was afraid he might lose his life over it. Tony went to the supervisor and said he wanted to quit, but the supervisor pulled out the contract and demanded a penalty. With no other choice, Tony had to grit his teeth and keep working. Meanwhile, the man who loved drawing comics had successfully joined a newspaper company. He even got to sign his name officially on the work. But since his comic themes were too repetitive, Nina told him he had to come up with something new. A piece of plaster that fell due to the upstairs neighbor showering sparked inspiration in him. He began turning his comic characters into heroes fighting against corrupt developers. His mother saw his comic and mocked him for being a coward in real life, yet pretending to be a hero in his drawings, and the man really was pretty spineless. Ever since his father passed away, he always lived by the idea of keeping the peace by stepping back. When his mother argued with neighbors over a nearby water source, he quickly stepped in to stop her, then took a long detour just to fetch water himself. Turns out, his mother had always wanted to be a holdout, but the man didn't want any trouble, so he rushed to persuade his mother to move into the resettlement housing. With no other choice, the mother left her old home in tears, but she never expected the brand new resettlement housing to be just as shoddy. One day, Nina came to visit the man at his place, but the whole building suddenly lost power. A kid from the neighborhood got hit in the head by a falling ceiling panel. Faced with this injustice, Nina stood up for the people and questioned the developer's responsibility. But unexpectedly, the man cut her off and gave the developer a way to save face. Nina was disappointed by how cowardly the man was. When the man returned home, he found the place in total chaos. Turns out the repairman, while fixing the broken bathroom door, had peeked at the man's sister showering. The mother tried to protect her daughter but got beaten by the repairman. Furious, the man finally gathered his courage, grabbed a pencil, and went to confront the developer.